You know what I mean?
Hey, and welcome. Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining me live in the courtyard. I have a quick update. I'm chasing these morsels. I'm chasing these bits of information. I told you information is going to be slowly leaked or whatever, shared. It's going to get out and it's happening, but it's not what I actually asked for. So my last live, I reported on charges, actually, the charge of sex trafficking and the charge of racketeering. Now, I didn't come into any new updates regarding that, but I came into some updates nonetheless. So I'm coming into updates. These are two articles that I read. So we're talking the press media and what's being talked about. Let me take the loop off of this here. Take it off so I can change this up. Okay, so that should be off there. Okay, so yeah, I'm coming across these updates. So remember back some months ago when two of Diddy properties had an FBI raid. The FBI raided two of his properties. One was a property in Miami, and the other was a property in Los Angeles, in LA. So there was evidence that was collected, and they're saying that the FBI came into Diddy freak off supplies. This is what they're saying. This is what they're saying in these articles that I read. So I just took two clips to share and to show you guys. The first one reads, AR-15 rifles were found, drugs, and 1,000 bottles of lube. It says 1,000 bottles of lube. I'm gonna come out of that. Okay, so I came across some other sources too, because of course I read more than two. And I believe when it says 1,000 bottles of lube, what they meant to say more accurately, I believe they want to say 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lube, because the baby oil was mentioned in many different articles that I've read of what the FBI have found during the raid. They also found footage. This is real important because I want to get back to these sexual trafficking and racketeering charges. But they said they also found footage at the free golf parties. I guess to prove to them that, or to show them, yeah, like irrefutable proof that like these free golf parties exist. So they also found that. I also want to share this and read this off too. Oh, and they so with them having evidence of these freak off parties, or if it's any illegal stuff um related to the two charges of sexual sex trafficking and racketeering, yo, then they would have ideas of who the victims are and who actually participate. And it's being rumored that Chris Jenner was somehow tied into this. Serious. I mean, they really like went into explanation of these freak off parties. They were saying they were very elaborate, like the parties we come to see of this man. Like, oh man, over yo, over 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lube. That's like all the lube that a perverted passer would ask for. That's all I'm gonna say. I ain't say no names, but that's like all the lube that a perverted ass passer, a loose booty passer, could ask for. But let me read this. Let me go on. Stay focused. Diddy also had IV fluids on hand for recovery from the drug use. Diddy is facing drug charges with the intent to distribute cocaine, oxycodone, Xanax, CHB, MDMA, and let me get that last one, MDMA, and ketamine, ketamine, however it's pronounced. Let me look over into my comments. What is the deal, Vibrant Law? It's good to see you. Thanks for dropping in the courtyard. Appreciate you. Um, I don't know if you caught it from the beginning, but if not, please meet me on the replay game. The same applies to those people who are in the skybox. The same applies to, well, pretty much anyone catching up with me afterwards would be the replay game. But thank you guys so much. Okay. Happy feelings. Yeah, this is it. Okay. We take this off. So yeah, let me yeah, well I got the last bit of, but it's meant well it meant nah, I don't want this up. I don't want this up. Okay. I'll play it one more time. Have a delay. Diddy also had IV fluids on hand for recovery from the drug. Oh, my shit fell. Oh, I hope this don't happen again. Oh, what happened? Wait a minute, give me a minute to get to y'all. Okay, let's try that one more time. Diddy also had IV fluids on hand for recovery from the drug use. Diddy is facing drug charges with the intent to distribute cocaine, oxycodone, Xanax, CHB, MDMA, and ketamine. So that was something that I ran into, but I can't wait to get the tidbits of information and details they didn't share regarding the sexual traffic charges and the racketeering charges. This is what I'm looking for. Okay, so that day is going to come hopefully soon. What is up, L. Edwards? I haven't seen you in a while. Let me read what else. I just read this. Hey, yeah, hey everyone, exactly. So I'm not just looking at the media. I'm also looking where you're looking, L. Edwards, also in the print, the articles. Exactly. Just to find out what's out there. But a little bit it's coming out at a time. It's all gonna come out. I can't wait to find out who was involved because they mentioned a criminal enterprise. This is their words. I'm talking about the media, not mine. They mentioned a criminal. It was like a news report that I shared. They mentioned a criminal enterprise, so I'm sure they would know the players. And unlike what happened to R. Kelly, like we found out that he had help all along. But when all was said and done and all the smoke cleared, the only person went to prison was R. Kelly himself, as if he didn't. And I'm like, yo, didn't y'all tell us like that he had help all along? So like, where are the other people? Like they're just walking, as if like they didn't participate. But I think this is going to be a little different because I don't believe that P. Diddy is the only person that's going to face charges or be convicted or be arrested. if that makes sense. And I believe some of these people who are going to face charges or be convicted, I believe they're familiar names. I believe we know them. Oh, what the hell? Well, every time I go live, my shit run. I'm not answering. So I'm gonna go off and let me highlight this. I believe he was denied bail earlier today. Oh, really? That part I didn't catch up with. Okay, interesting. I did catch up with some information about how they thought that he would, and they kind of felt like he was like low key, like being avoidant and kind of running a little in their own way. Well, in his own way, Don Russell is doing time for a threat. Vibrant writes, yes, I just confirmed it. No bail. No bail. Yeah, they want him to sit. Like, nah, like you're not gonna be moving all around the place. Cause he just came back into the country too. That was one thing they were looking at. Like, yo, is he trying to avoid shit? Like, is he trying to delay shit? Thinking like we can't touch him and get our hands on him. Yeah, you're gonna have to sit right here. No bail, interesting. With all of his riches though. When it comes to Donald Trump, I believe that I watched this, but I actually watched right wing policymakers change laws in order to protect Donald Trump. This is what I've seen. I've seen like especially with the immunity shit, like with the Supreme Court did. So but yeah, I'm on my way out of here. If I can find an outro, I'll be out. You guys, thank you guys so much. Do subscribe to the channel. I always ask for shares. Like that helps out a hell of a lot. It helps me out so many different ways. Everywhere it helps my watch hours, it helps my viewership. So I'm introduced to a larger audience and would naturally come here. You see what I'm saying, you guys? So do consider sharing me out and like the video. Let me see. Is there any other comments before I get out of here? Let me see. The DA feels as though the stiff charges make him a candidate for Flynn. Right. You see what I'm saying? So you agree? No doubt, no doubt. Thanks for mentioning that. I'm on my way out of here. Okay, I think I got all the comments. Just looking for to nearing one. Somewhere. I just might be out without one. Uh, uh, it has to be one there.